Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's down to business here.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And this is Romario. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Space for him to turn and look. That looks a good cross.
Koundé gets it away. Rummenigge.
Here's on Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gilberto Silva driving on and making good progress. And here's Romario. Iniesta. Romario. Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Platini. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rummenigge. And they can counter here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. And it's Gullit. It's a searching pass. Cruyff!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure.
Oh.
Can he get it through? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Iniesta. Platini. Iniesta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pele. He has found the way through. And that was very necessary. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please be reminded that
So
drinking is
very little to
only
report.
allowed in areas shown on
Nothing
this map.
indeed in
Thank you
terms of
very
goals
much for your
scored.
cooperation.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. They're on the move again.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It's Fulham! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it
Yes,
with
bro, we'll
lethal
play
effect.
friendlies
He's
after
class.
we
Real
reach
class.
2000
A
rating.
truly wonderful strike, decorated
Looking
with dip
difficult.
and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Gilberto Silva, 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Chance to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Platini.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. And he shoots!
What a goal.
And that's
Yes,
a
bro,
tidy
Galactus.
finish.
We play friendly after
And with the
we
match
reach
slipping
2000
away, they have hauled
rating.
themselves off the canvas. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Diego.
So we have movement on both
Coming on the
benches.
field is
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter,
Substitution in
they're eager
progress.
to
What the
get going,
hell?
but you have to
That
wonder
pass.
how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he can clear it away.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And here's
Nearly 3
Haaland.
minutes
It's a
added
good ball
time.
out wide. And this is Forlan. Iniesta. Gilberto Silva. And the
That was
number
the
on the
chance.
board is
Fucked up.
3.
We fucked up.
How they wanted to win. They
Mm.
did everything to win.
Fuck
But
the game.
time has beaten them. A good watch, more than a good watch actually.
Fucking hell.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina against Barcelona.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. Look at the speed. Pele!
Okay, link up is working.
Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Lampard clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Rijkaard. And that's a shot at goal!
Argentina are clearly playing a patient...
Messi! He's got away with one there.
Hello, Anshul. Hello, everyone.
Nice looking ball. It's a threatening ball. Takes a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they
Hey.
want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And the pass is intercepted. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
Really
Nice
good, yeah.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here... And Del Piero! It is a very, very good save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Not where it came from. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Del Piero. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zanetti. Tries to pass, and he shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Bullet! Against the crossbar!
Bullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge opts to play it back.
How to
Barcelona
hold the
needed that.
possession and
They
it
really needed it.
missing while holding.
Well, I thought they got
Bro, I
it
think
rightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
there are just two things.
And the return pass. Rummenigge looking for the run.
First is finesse
Lampard
dribbling.
has created
Need
one
to
goal
master
already.
finesse dribbling, and the other is
And this is Hullet. Lampard
ball IQ. You
moved
should
on
know
forwards.
your formation. Should know where your players are
And
running,
that was never
where
going to make
they
it.
will be.
Xavi Alonso. And he's worked it through. Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Argentina have their second corner now. Pele plays it short. And this is chance! And yes, it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Yeah.
Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zanetti. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through.
Finally.
Lampard. Del Piero. And this is Del Piero.
I got
And
you as
that's it.
opponent. Villa.
Argentina just a
Please.
thrill to witness here.
Wheel.
Quick,
Yes,
slick,
bro.
and such
GG.
fun. You really would fear for
GG,
anyone
brother.
playing up against them right now.
GG, GG. Crazy, bro. Fuel. Wheel. Galactus, bro, this is a rank push stream. We are trying to push till 2000 ratings. After that, We'll go for friendlies.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
That was pretty easy.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end,
Yeah,
they
boy.
end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Gullit. Look at the space here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Driving on and making good progress. Picked out brilliantly.
Hey.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Kane, and this is Gullit. He is, and Gullit!
Oh,
From Gullit!
how?
A finish right from the top draw.
Oh, Bullet
They
is
have pulled
crazy.
themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big
Why
game.
3 CB without LB? Don't know, man. This feels safe with 3
Argentina
CBs
with their
and
first corner, the first in the game
my
for either
Zanetti
side,
going
actually.
forward.
There's the header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zanetti. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
TV fake shot for glue. Yes, bro.
And it's Gullit. Pele. A probing pass. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's through here, and this is Ronaldo. Not a hint of offside here. Swings it, header! Oh, not this time, but a quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so
You can
far,
check the
Peter.
individual
Although I
instructions
think in the next 45
video.
minutes we could
Video.
do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each.
What a goal, Rumi. Like the stream, guys, yes.
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Oh, Cruyff, come on, man.
Argentina have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone...
Oh.
Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Quality ball. Can he get it through? Lovely pass.
And pull it!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
60 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's a tidy finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling. He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 17, Lilian Thuram. Substitution.
They are right.
Lam. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Oh, that's... There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United leading now. It tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha, 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. And that will be the final act. Argentina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from there.
Yes, bro. Oof, oof.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets. And a header!
Hi.
No mistake! Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Chance here to counter. And it's Pato. He's had it taken off him. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pato. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. Pull it. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Oh, sweet feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Come on
He's got
now.
away. Roberto Carlos. Oh, quickly! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Madrid, it's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting
There
for.
will be 3 minutes.
Look, he's the one
time.
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pele conjures time and space where few can, and he
What
was alert to it.
room?
Played with speed from back to front. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rummenigge. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Kaka, played out wide. That's going across goal. And they've been given a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Leicester attempts a clearance. Rummenigge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Delivers the ball.
Oh, oh.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Hullet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted. Could be danger here. And he's running through. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Kaka. That's Vieira. Now it's Pato. Short changes him with that pass. Pele. Rummenigge. Ball looks a good one.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Threads one in. And this is Pato. Berg. And we're done.
आलू की सब्जी.
Argentina can
Hello.
finally smile now.
Anyone
They
put
have
on
held
tip?
on in a
Oh,
difficult
Steven
watch
Bravo.
for both sets of fans. A truly
Bro, keep practicing. I think no one is perfect, and you can't win every match. So you just need to keep practicing. You know, set a formation. Yeah, I play touch and flick as well. So maybe you can watch the stream and learn some things. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Bravo.
Yaya Toure. Now that's well seen too. Ups for safety. Zanetti. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Paulette. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Pele. Oh, good-looking ball. Argentina are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And they're back on the ball again. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well,
हाँ
the
जाओ तो
defence
कट दे
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pull it. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. And here's Hullet.
अरे
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
We would like to inform you that
Any strong
CCTV
opinions
is
on the
now
first
in
half?
operation for
Well, at
your
least the
safety.
defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Great defending, strong and determined. That ball looks a good one. It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! And he's
Wow.
heaved it away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Zanetti. Played out to the left flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here. Vieira can get it clear. Pull it. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Zanetti. And the return pass. Bergomi is
How do you
someone
play
so
against
often
England?
referred to as the defender's defender. It's a promising position. Impressive
Yes,
jump!
डिलीट भाई बता
Way to
लिया.
goal!
How?
And that could well be the winner!
Hello Angad.
Look,
I
before
bought
we
an
can
account
even
for
delve
900.
into the
Can you review?
detail, the
Yeah, bro.
significance of
Sure.
taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 42, Toure.
Well, the two coaches
Number 10,
are signalling changes
Messi.
here, both at the same time.
Hullet.
You felt it was coming.
Coming on the
1-0.
field,
Look,
Number
experienced
14,
voices need to be heard now,
Vieira.
along with
Number
good purpose
17,
and urgency, and
Xabi
they can get
Alonso.
right back into this.
Number 19, Hazard.
Keep calm and
Number
carry on.
9,
That's the job in a
Holding
nutshell now.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Palmeiras have their third corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Argentina still ahead by the game's only goal. And here's Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Throw it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Towering header! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
That's rather hopeful.
There will be 5
And a
minutes
terrific
added time.
save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of...
Let's review one bros. Says no match found, bro. आलू की सब्जी. Oh, got it. Let's see. It's a decent account, bro. Good players only on. Bale and Jared Muller you should use more often. Batistuta, Romario. I think it's a very balanced account, very balanced team. Decent, 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 balanced team, bro. आलू की सब्जी खराब हो गई. Yeah, they have super sub. Yeah, Gareth Bale and Muller. They are good. They are very good actually. And I think in 900 rupees, if you got that account, I think it's a good account to start your e-football journey. Spongy game. Any tournament happening, bro? Officially, only two major tournaments are remaining for this season.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
Okay, so when we'll see you
Colours
in
vivid and
those two
vibrant,
tournaments,
songs
we'll
loud
love
and
to
proud.
see you
The
perform.
tone for this game
Yeah,
is
bro.
well
Actually,
and truly
I
set.
have qualified for both of those tournaments,
And we're
and
underway.
yeah,
So, Jim,
I
who would
will.
you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Like I'm
Peter, I'll
practicing
be
right
looking
now
out
for
for
that only.
the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in
No,
this game.
Cruyff.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving
That
his mark on
was
this
a
game,
double
quite
touch.
possibly actually at both ends. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there.
Vieira.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Look at the spot. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe
Come
that:
on, Rumi.
clinical.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen,
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there!
Huge
And
win.
the
This
lead
grind will pay
lost
off.
no time at
Yes,
all.
bro, for
well,
sure.
that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their
Anything you
reaction
do in
has
life,
been emphatic.
if you keep practicing,
The invitation was clear,
you
and it
will
was
get better
accepted
at it.
with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vieira
भाई मेसी को खिलाओ एक मैच. Okay, bro.
engages
Next,
and forces
let
him
me
off the
put
ball.
him in
And it's Bellingham.
substitute.
And here's Yamal. Son Heung-min.
Oh, nice.
Iniesta. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute.
So
added
what can they
time.
make of this? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Not a foul, ref.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And just a quick
So it's one
reminder
each.
today, please
How are you
drink
seeing it, Jim?
responsibly. Anyone
Well, it's
appearing
definitely been a
intoxicated or
game where
behaving in an
both sides
inappropriate
have
manner
tried
will
to
be
play
removed.
to their
Thank
own
you very much
strengths,
for your
and I
cooperation.
suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
No, no,
So
no.
we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all. Cruyff!
Why?
Oh,
Oh,
needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Vieira tries to clear. Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now the cross. A header! No, just not quite.
late.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Iniesta!
Iniesta, let's
Goal!
go.
Argentina!
Finally.
And they've got their lead back. And
Let's put in
opportunist strike,
Leo
but he'll
Messi.
take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20, Iniesta.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 42.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 10, Messi. Number 9,
Footing.
Haaland.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zanetti. And it's Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Carvajal does well not to be
You
outdone
use
there.
Twitter. I
Well, that
came
is
from
good.
RNTS
Super
community of
running,
Twitter.
sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was
I never
ever
have
so
had.
determined.
Thank you so much, Angad, bro. Yes, bro, I have
Searching
Twitter, but
pass.
it's just for
Well,
updates.
that's certainly
I
more
just
like it.
use
They
Twitter
can't
for
let the
updates
intensity drop now, Peter.
of
This is a
football and
really front-footed approach.
I think they just
e-football.
have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Let's go, Messi. Oh my days, what a tackle.
Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Here's a chance! Tremendous from Son Heung-min!
Son
A
Heung-min.
finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
What a goal.
substitution for Argentina, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming
So
on to
changes
replace
afoot
him
here,
is
and from both
number
sides.
11, Dembele.
So again, we have
Substitution.
parity.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Can he get it through? Chance!
Lionel Andres
Again,
Messi.
margins!
Cinema
Again,
type shit.
thrills! This
Let's
might just
freaking
do
go.
it!
What a run.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Lionel Messi.
The graphics of this game is
Argentina look like
unmatchable,
they've won it,
guys.
but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bale. Oh, that's a very good... And the shot!
Oh my
And
god.
he looked every bit the
Gida.
assured
What a
keeper there.
save.
Yeah, he
What
was
a
well
save.
placed to deal with that.
I think we need to go defensive now.
Desperate defending required here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
No, bro,
any
I
risks.
haven't
Deep into
joined
stoppage
the boot
time.
camp
It's
yet.
run loose here. Out of play for a throw.
So I've just. This is.
Dembele. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Argentina can finally smile now.
Bro,
They
boot
have
camp
held
is
on
for
in a difficult
players
watch
who
for
play
both
team
sets of
sport.
fans.
In eFootball, there isn't this. There aren't many players right now, especially in RNTX. I think I'm the only one right now in RNTX who's playing eFootball. So, भाई आपके players दिखा दो एक बार. Yes, bro. I'll show you. आराध्या. Oh, this is my team. पहले PP. Ghazal. This is the PP of Pele, bro. 11-1-4-12-8-4. Let's go one last match and then I will go for dinner. Let's go. G2 007. James Bond. Good team. I'm curious how's the roadmap for eFootball to go for the World Finals. Actually, there are 6 clubs or ambassador clubs. तो हर क्लब का एक इवेंट होता है and each club representative directly qualifies for the
Well,
World
football is,
Final.
of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
And
next 2 hours,
Hello
it
everybody,
might
उसके
not feel
अलावा
like
welcome
that.
to today's
दो
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This
क्वालिफायर
certainly
राउंड्स होते हैं
matters.
जिसमें और
There's
स्टार
nothing quite
प्लेयर्स
like match day, especially
उसमें
here.
से
This
क्वालिफाई होते
crowd
हैं फॉर द
doesn't
वर्ल्ड
do
फाइनल्स.
ordinary,
आई थिंक
and we
there's
should be
टोटल
in for
10
something
players
very special.
who qualify
We're up and running then.
for the world
The
finals.
midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, certainly
AMF
looks
does
a very
not need
front-footed
passing.
approach.
It is,
They do.
and with the
They
front
do.
three, especially the wide
They
men
of course
running
do.
at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
अरे
On with the
players are
challenge.
sliding.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rijkaard, come on.
He has a look up. Goes for goal!
AMF.
Lacking in accuracy.
I think my
Rodri
Pele has a
really felt
phenomenal
that
pass,
distance wasn't an issue, but maybe
so
there were better
I
options
haven't
for him.
given him much passing. If that's what you're asking me.
Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent
Yes,
interception.
bro, just one because he has a special skill, phenomenal pass.
And that's been intercepted.
He
So
read that really well
I
and
haven't
stopped it.
given him
Argentina are still to
much
register
passing.
a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a
Welcome to
decent
RNTH,
finish.
dude.
I thought it was a really good break.
Thank you
No
so much.
shortage of pace nor intensity.
Dovai.
Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. Lovely feet, and that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. That is
Zanetti,
good
come on,
pressure,
man.
just hounded him off it. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Schneider. Oh, that's neat. Milan with the corner, they're first.
RNTX CC मतलब YK styles. What do you mean by CC?
Best! No, just not quite. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior, and the shot, and he shoots! Goal!
Ah,
Milan!
content creator हो
And we
क्या?
have liftoff!
Bro, I've just literally started this thing,
And the
so
trademark move ends with the
I
inevitable
haven't
classy
streamed
finish.
Just when they thought they
like
may be
ever
in
in
it,
my life.
at the
This
end
is,
it
I
shipped the
think,
ball at the other, and it's
day
been a
two.
chance of wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only
This
one
is
word to
just
describe
my
that.
day two of streaming, and अभी तक तो कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं bro, but
Look, he's the one
I
everyone
hope
expects to
soon.
put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Hullet. Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
बहुत
And he
slow
cuts
game
off
हो
the
गया है.
supply. Rijkaard. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added
And it's
time.
Zanetti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Yes, bro. I'm an
Well, there were
athlete,
plenty of talking
sports
points in
athlete
that
right
first
now.
half, but just the one goal.
I have two
It's
major
still
competitions
anybody's game now.
coming in the next
Argentina
few
leading
months.
at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0
So,
scoreline.
yeah,
Well, let's not be
preparing for
about the
that.
bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your
Right.
team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible,
By
but
the way,
without
where
leaving
are
yourself
you
too open.
from? I am from Uttarakhand, bro. I'm a Pahadi. I'm a North Indian, but I'm living in Gujarat.
And he's there to retrieve it. Cruyff quietly revving up. Schneider. Argentina still this single goal behind. No way through. Bullet. And it's Zanetti. He's picked his way through. Silvestre. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle. Dida claims it, safe hands. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Pele. Threads one in. This looks promising. Shoots! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Rummenigge.
Oh,
Cute ball
पहले
now, how can he
हाँ भाई
reach it?
मार.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, this is a great position. The ball has bounced loose now.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ah man,
Schmeichel clears.
बहुत अजीब चल
They've
रहा
got
है
it saved on the
गेम.
break.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pele with the cross. That has been knocked clear.
Wow.
And he's gone looking for safety. And
I'm
we're
from
done.
Uttarakhand as well.
That's a
YK
game,
Styles.
and one that was always
Nice
on a
bro.
knife edge until the very
यूके में
final
कहाँ से?
whistle. No shortage of endeavour,
देहरादून.
effort, at times
ये
effervescence, but
थोड़ा
just one
नजदीक.
goal to show
तभी
for all.
इतने गोरे हो.
And now,
So, Jim,
please
how do you
turn
reflect
towards
on
the
what we've
screen
seen?
for a special...
That's it bro. गेम बहुत स्लो चल रहा है फिलहाल. So I'll catch you guys after the dinner. See you guys.